So we're looking at Bodmas. Now what is Bodmas? Well, Bodmas basically tells us the order in which we should do operations in order to get the right answer. So Bodmas actually stands for, well, first of all, let's just write it down here. We've got B, which means brackets. O, which means powers of. So of, I'll put in brackets, powers, which just mean indices, which are the little numbers, for example, squared, cubed, etc. D is division. M is multiplication. A is addition. And S is subtraction. And as long as we use Bodmas when we're doing our sums, then we'll always get the right answer. So let's look at a couple of examples using Bodmas. So let's start with an easy one. If we had, let's say, 2 plus 3 times 4. Well, the whole point of Bodmas is that we know which one to do first, and in this case we wouldn't do 2 plus 3 first, because of course multiplication comes before addition. So we do 4 times 3, which is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14, so the correct answer when I use Bodmas is 14. And that's because I do 3 times 4 first, and then add on the 2. Let's look at another example then. This time we'll look at 7. Take away 2 times 6. Well, again, looking at Bodmas, multiplication comes before subtraction. So I do 7 take away 2 times 6, which is 12. 7 take away 12 leaves me with minus 5. Looking at another example then, if this time we have, let's say, 3 plus 5 times 4 divided by 2. Well, again, if we're going to use Bodmas correctly, the first thing we need to do is use, well, division comes before multiplication, which comes before addition. So we have 4 divided by 2 first, which gives me 3 plus 5 times 2. That, of course, then gives me 3 plus 10, because I do multiplication next, which leaves me my final answer of 13. We'll look at 2 more examples. This time we'll look at 2 times 3 take away brackets 4 plus 2. Again, looking at Bodmas, the first thing on our list would be brackets. So the first thing we're going to solve are those brackets. So we're going to have 2 times 3 take away the 4 plus 2 here. 4 plus 2 is of course 6. Again, thinking about Bodmas, well, multiplication comes before subtraction. So we have 2 times 3, which is of course 6, and 6 take away 6 leaves me my final answer of 0. And the last example we'll look at is more complicated. It's 4 times 3 squared take away open bracket 7 plus 2. Well, brackets come first in Bodmas, therefore that gives me 4 times 3 squared take away 7 plus 2, which gives me 9. Next would be powers of, which as I said are indices, so it's a 3 squared, which of course means 3 times 3. So we get 4 times 9 take away 9. Multiplication is before subtraction, so 9 times 4, which gives me 36. 36 take away 9, which gives me my final answer of 27.